What's cracking, cousin? It's your favorite cousin Ken here at the Lighthouse ATL. This is the Divine Feminine headquarters, and yes, this is your favorite cousin Ken from the YouTube channel Can Be the Light. I know many of you are like, Ken, where you been? What's been going on? Well, I took 3 years off from work to work on myself. So no relationship, no job, no business, no nothing. Just strictly working on myself. And I have been guided to come back and help a powerful community of women that are deciding to do the same thing. No longer working hard, releasing all toxicity from your life, and connecting to your true divine feminine identity. I will be here every week, every Monday, with spiritual guidance for you ladies. I'm so excited to work with you, and congratulations to the new you. Hey cousin, it's your favorite cousin Ken here at the Lighthouse ATL. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about preparing for what is next. We all have been watching the news and what is going on in the world, and cousin, let me tell you, it's getting ready to go up. Actually, I've been telling y'all that since probably 2022, somewhere around there when I started coming back online, back and forth online, but it is time for us to get our house in order. You know how they say, get your house in order in the Bible, in the good book? Listen, it's time. And if you are feeling this strong urge to make changes in your life, that is spirit. I'm going to be the first one to let you know. And I'm a spirit guide, so I'm only here to guide you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to confirm what you already know and to guide you towards a greater connection to spirit, source, your higher self, the greatest version of you, because that's the only way you're going to be able to make it out here in these streets. Oh my goodness, cousin. Because I can't even tell you all of the dreams and revelations and all the information I've been getting from spirit. But I woke up this morning and I heard Clarion call. And I'm like, what is Clarion call? I didn't even know what that was, cousin. I heard it as soon as I opened my eyes, I promise you. And I looked it up and I seen that the Clarion call is more about like delivering a message. Like normally angels deliver a clarion call, or messengers from spirit or the Most High. They deliver a message at a very important time to have people to awaken and start to, see what's going on in the world, because there's a drastic shift going to take place. So this is not the first time that, this has happened. You have a lot of messengers out here, and you have some people that are just copying everybody else. I'm just going to keep it 1,000 with you, okay? There are people out here that have a message and spirit is giving them information, and then there are people that are just copying everybody else. But I'm going to tell you how you know the real from the fake. The way you know the real from the fake is because when you listen to somebody who actually is spiritually connected, they always have something new to say. They always have something to give you that fills you up. You feel full when you listen to them. You feel safe and you feel sure. You feel like you have direction. If you're listening to somebody who's just repeating what somebody else is saying, 9 times out of 10, you're just basically having a conversation. It's more like a conversation. It's more just like, oh, okay, that's good to know. But when somebody actually is connected to spirit, it touches your soul. Like what they say, it touches you on a soul level, and it ignites something in you to change. And only spirit can do that. A person copying somebody else, they cannot do that. That's not something that you can make up. A person who is already connected to spirit, they have that connection. So what flows to them is going to flow to you. So then it's like a flow, basically. So then you will start to feel like, okay, I need to change. I need to, start getting things together. But if somebody's just reciting what somebody else is saying, they talking, basically. They running their mouth, and you're going to hear a lot of people out here talking and running their mouth. But again, we will know who's really spiritually connected because of the fruit that they bear, which means the things that they are doing. not what they're saying, what they are doing. And if they have a lot of money, resources, access, and all these different things, if the creator of all life, the Most High, gave that to them, then they also will have a plan as to what to do with it. They're not just taking the money and taking care of their family and buying cars and buying this and buying that and doing all these other things that they want to do, okay? When Spirit gives you a lot of resources, you know that those resources are going to be used for projects, and Spirit will also give you the idea, the vision, all of that will come with it. So there are the new stars that are here. I told y'all the real stars is here, baby. And they here and they are on the move, and you will be able to see those ones that have that light. And for those so-called celebrity people or whatever, those fake stars is what I had heard they're called. That's what Spirit told me. They the fake stars, okay? They don't have the bright light. What they are doing now, you will watch them and see that they are connecting to people who have the light. So they're connecting to a lot of people who have this star power, who have this light, just from naturally being themselves. A lot of them are going to go and grab a content creator, or going to grab somebody who has a large following online, or going to grab somebody who, basically has this spiritual connection to source by just being themselves, and people love them. And a lot of these celebrities are going to try to attach themselves to these people because their time is up and the system that they're a part of is over. And on a soul level, they know it. They may not physically know it, but on the soul level, their soul knows it. So they have to do something. And this is happening a lot, okay? Look at me telling y'all everything that's going on behind the scene. Okay, Spirit? Yeah, okay, y'all getting a earful of what Spirit be telling me. And normally I don't share a lot of things that I know, because I know a lot of things. And some things I don't share because I feel like it's not for everybody. And I know it's not for everybody. Sometimes when Spirit speaks to me, it's just for me. And then there are things that I'm being guided to say. So this is what I'll tell you, okay? Speaking about the false celebrity stars or whatever. If you are in a position where Spirit starts to increase your territory, increase you financially, increase you when it comes to whatever you're doing online in your business, if you start to get a lot of fame or whatever it is, you start to get a lot of recognition, beware of going to go and incorporate into the system of the world, okay? That's the only way I can think to put it, okay? Because what's going to happen is, if you take what Spirit is giving you, the Most High is giving you this position. If you go and take this and you try to go and connect to people that are in that system, then what you have, you will lose. And that's a warning for whoever is listening. I don't care if you are a man or a woman out there. If you have been granted a position and you call yourself a spiritual person, or you say that you believe in the Most High, you're living a godly life or righteous life, or you're doing the best to live your greatest and be the greatest version of yourself and all of that. If you go and tie what you have to people who are so-called celebrities, then what you're going to do is attach what you have to that system, and now what you have, you will not have. Just letting you know. It has happened over and over and over and over again to people who call themselves spiritual. And I don't care if they're pastors, mentors, teachers, preachers, guides, whatever you call yourself, okay? Leaders, thought leaders, whatever you call yourself in this world, okay? I'm letting you know right now that if Spirit has given you an assignment and you go and take that mission, and then you go try to entangle it, and I'm gonna say the word entangle, okay? You go ahead and go get into bed with the folks, okay? Whatever you have, you won't have it long. And that's sad. It's sad because, listen, these dark forces, let me tell you something about these dark forces. They real smart. They real tricky. They real crafty. And if you think that they're your enemy, then they already won. They already won. They already got you. It's just a matter of time before you go down. You have to understand how they operate. You have to understand the purpose of dark forces, negative entities, demons, devils, whatever you want to call them. You have to understand why they exist, okay? When you understand why they exist, then they can stop playing on your top, all right? A lot of people going down, man. A lot of people going down because I told you, Spirit has to qualify you. You have to go through initiation to be in a top position right now. The way that it used to be where you can just pay your way to get in or know somebody to know somebody to know somebody and you can just get into these so-called rooms and all of this, man, that's over. That's over, all right? You can create a lane for yourself and guided by Spirit, of course, but you can create your own lane and you don't even need to be a part of these world systems and all of this type of stuff. And that's what we are here to do. We are here to do something new. We are here to do something that has never been done before. But if we're trying to stroke our ego and trying to connect to people just for their name or just for their fame or just for their money or just for the doors that they can open, then you're trusting in them to open up the doors for you and you done lost sight of what it is. Okay? Only Spirit, the creator source, can open up the door for you. Remember that. And everything that you do, remember that you're doing it with a purpose. And the Most High, the creator, the Spirit of all life, should always be guiding what you do if you want it to last. Okay? Because you can go up to the top. I told you, a lot of people going to climb all the way up to the top. And then you're going to watch them fall. Because when they got up there, they lost sight of what it is. Okay? They want to play around. They want to act like they're ready. They want to manipulate. That's what I want to say. Because they're using their mind to manipulate their way to the top. But you only can stay up there so far by doing that. If you don't have, I don't even know what bandwidth is, but that's what I'm hearing, okay? If you don't have the ability to stay up there at the top, then you're going to come crashing down. And normally it's because of negative ego. Now, you know, we all have negative and positive ego, okay? Ego's not a bad thing, but that negative ego, it'll take you out. It'll take you out because that's the aspect of us that is not healed, and it will show out and show up, especially when you start to get more. So it's very important for us to remember that while we feel like we're down at the bottom or we're not where we want to be and we don't have the things that we want, listen, you're being developed. Chill, relax, all right? Relax. You see people at the top right now, but you don't understand that they may be at the top right now, but you don't know how long they're going to be up there. That's why I'm telling you. Spirit will prepare you. The God of all, the creator of all, the source of life loves you and wants you to be able to stay in the game for a long time. But your heart has to be tested. Your mind has to be tested. You have to go through that spiritual initiation to see if you are really doing it for the right reasons. Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it because you want to be successful? Because you want to be in the spotlight? Because you want to be on top? Because that's why other people are doing it. And you see them. You see them parading around in all they Gucci and Poochie and all these different kind of clothes and all this other type of stuff. Baby, that ain't going to save them. That money ain't going to save them. The designer clothes ain't going to save them. The cars, the houses, all that stuff. It's not going to save them. They're going to fall. They have to, because that's an old way of living and doing things. We don't do it like that no more. There are people like me and you that are out here and we're organic. We eat organic. We live organic. We're real and we're true. We're authentic. We don't have to copy and duplicate and do what everybody else is doing. We have our own lane and we stand in our lane, and it is what it is. It's our time. It's your time. So if you feel like you are at the bottom right now or you don't have what you want, just know that you are being prepared. Are you spending your time preparing? Or are you spending your time looking at what everybody else is doing and comparing yourself to what they're doing and what you don't have? Are you spending your time getting your life in order, getting your body in order, getting your mind in order to be able to handle what is next? Because it's about to go up. Okay. It's about to go up, and it's not going to be easy for us. It's not going to be easy. I'm here to let you know. And we already know this. Listen, Yahshua done already laid out the blueprint. And I don't care how many times they rewrite the Bible. I don't care how many times they have tried to throw the lies in there. When you're connected to spirit, you're going to be able to get the truth from the word, from your foundation. So wherever you get your foundation from, listen, you know the truth from the lies because you're spiritually connected, or you're developing a relationship with spirit, so you can determine, okay, this is the truth and this is not. You'll be able to see through it all. But there's a lot of information that is in the Bible that you can learn, okay, that can teach you about the times that we're living in right now. All right, it's about to go up, cousin. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Okay, so let's talk about what you can do to get ready. All right, I'm telling you to get ready, but you know I'm your cousin, so I'm gonna tell you how. All right, the first thing you want to do is pay attention to your body. It is so important. And right now, listen, we don't even have a choice. Our body is calling, screaming, kicking, punching, slapping us upside the head. All right. Right now, we don't have a choice. If we're not paying attention to our body, how we feel internally, what's going on around us, things are not going to work out right. It's just not going to work out right. So pay attention to your environment. Pay attention to how you feel in certain environments. Pay attention to how you're eating, how you feel when you eat certain foods. What are you drinking? How do you feel after you drink that? Pay attention, because your body is your GPS. Even though I tell you your soul is your GPS, but your soul and your body is connected in this life. So just know that those signals that you're getting from your soul is going to come through your body. So if you start feeling like I need to drink more water, start drinking more water. Remember that the body is mostly water. And I know some people say you shouldn't be drinking all that water. Water's not good for you. Let me tell you something. Your body is made just like the earth. Think about the earth, okay? The earth is made up of mostly water. Water, not fruit water, not watermelon water, water, aqua, okay? You need that in your body all the time. All the time. You need that. And there's nothing wrong with you eating your fruit and getting your water from different sources, but you need some good quality water. Drink it. You actually need more water in your body than food. And you want to try to get your body in a state of where you really don't need to eat much food. Maybe you eat once a day, you eat a few snacks here and there, but you're drinking mostly water. And you don't need a lot of water. Our body only requires a certain amount of water every day. So for most adults, it's maybe 2 to 3 liters of water. But I think you just take your weight and you divide it by 2, and that's how much water you'll need in ounces or something like that. Look it up, okay? You can look it up. Do that part for yourself. I'm just telling you what you need. You need water. That will help for things to flow. It eliminates things. It helps with sweating. It helps with, you going to the restroom so you won't be constipated. It helps with your brain function. That is the simplest thing that we can do. Everybody will tell you all of these different mushrooms and all this other type of stuff that you need to do in order for you to get this type of experience, in order for you to do this, do that. Listen, spirit is simple. It's simple. It can all be so simple. But humans make everything so hard. And then they make it hard for themselves, and then they want to make it hard for you. And then you get confused thinking that you're doing something wrong. Everybody don't do everything the same. We are all created differently. If spirit needs to tell you to do something and send you a message, then you'll get the message, but it shouldn't overwhelm you and make you feel like everything that you're doing is wrong. There's nothing that you're doing that's wrong. Even if you're eating fried chicken every day, that's not wrong, because you need to eat that fried chicken every day. Maybe you need to have some heart issues or have something happen to you before you change. I'm just telling you how spirit works. Now, everybody gonna tell you this love and light message about the Most High, but I'm telling you the truth. Spirit will let you destroy yourself so that you can pull yourself back up. That's what happens. That's how it goes. A lot of people that are healers now, it's only because they were sick and they almost destroyed themselves. And we don't want to forget that, okay? Especially those of us that are called to help and teach people. People are not wrong for doing the things that they're doing. They don't know how to do anything better. So we need to help the people. Look, I'm getting a little razzled. Help people in a way where it's compassionate and we understand every step of the journey because we already came from where they are. And we're supposed to be reaching back to help out. So anyway, when it comes to what you do, it's okay for you to watch people and listen to what people say. And again, Spirit will send you help. But ultimately, follow the guidance that's coming from within. Your body is going to tell you what's good for you because nobody can tell you how you should eat or how you should drink other than your Creator. Your Creator knows what you should be eating. It's going to be different from what I should eat because my calling, my purpose, who I am. Everybody doesn't eat the same thing. Most of us should be eating, very similarly, meaning that we should be eating healthy food. I mean, that's common sense, but everybody don't eat the same. So follow Spirit. Spirit will tell you from within. You will know when you need to stop doing something. If you're smoking and drinking, you already know you need to stop doing that. That's no secret, okay? But I'm not here to judge you because listen, I smoked and drank for years and I never been ashamed about that. I already told y'all I come from that, all right? So if you smoking and drinking, you already know that that's something that you need to eliminate from your life because you're killing yourself. You're just doing it slow. You just got to figure out why you're doing that. Why are you hurting yourself? What is hurting within you so you can stop hurting yourself? Once you start doing this work, you'll stop doing it and Spirit will do that from within. You will, listen, give yourself some time, all right? But start slow. Start to slowly eliminate things that you know you need to stop. If you smoke, then pick your smoking days. If you feel like, I can't smoke every other day. I need to smoke every day. Well, smoke every day, but just pick your smoking times. Start to develop this discipline so that you can slow yourself down and eventually you will stop. You will stop and Spirit will do that. The more you become spiritually connected, let me tell you, I've had to stop a lot of things in my life. I've had to knock down, beat down, drag out a whole bunch of these little dark forces. You feel me? I have done it and I'm still doing it. But I know how this process works. It's a process. You don't just wake up one day and you just stop cold turkey. It don't work like that. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't stick with their goals and the things that they want to do because they're just trying to magically stop doing something that they've been doing for years. If you've been smoking for years, you may not just stop overnight. If you've been drinking for years, you've been partying for years, you've been living a certain lifestyle like how I was living for years, you may not be able to just stop right away. But you do want to slow down so that you can stop. And once you start slowing down and Spirit will start to pick it up, okay, you want to stop. So then Spirit will start to help you. But if you say, I can't stop, which is what most people say when we have addictions and we have habits, we say, I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm not stopping. I used to say the same thing about chicken. I am never going to stop eating chicken, ever. I used to say that. And right now, I wouldn't eat chicken if you paid me to eat chicken because I know what chicken does to me. Okay? I ain't saying it's doing it to you. Maybe it is doing it to you, but I know what it did to me. It had me straight twisty, okay? Hormones all over the place. No. I don't need no chicken, okay? It might taste good, but baby, it's not worth it on the back end. What it's going to do to my body, how it's going to have me feeling in my mind. It's not worth it, okay? So just slow down. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your environment. The next thing you want to do is start prioritizing your silent time, all right? You can go outside and do this in nature and do all that. Yes, you can. But you also can do it the moment you open up your eyes in the morning. Make it simple for yourself. Make it simple. I'm telling you, Spirit is so easy. That's why in the Bible, it talks about like, come to me, all of y'all that's heavy burden. Look, this is me paraphrasing, okay? All of y'all that's tired Okay, what Suge say? You tired and having somebody dancing all in the video? No, I'm just playing. But that's what it is, okay? Spirit's like, look, if you tired, you stressed out, come on over to death row, okay? Go ahead and crucify that old you so that you can just chill, you know? And even with trouble and all the stuff that I have going on in my life, I'm a witness to it. You still can just be chilling. So just prioritize that silent time, okay? You don't have to do too much. Sit up in your bed in the morning, put your back up against your headboard, and just sit there for a minute. You ain't got to do no special exercises. You ain't got to do no breath work. You don't have to do none of that. Just sit there and just be quiet. Don't say nothing and just observe. This is the only thing you do. And this is the only thing we do in this life, period. We are only here to observe and then make adjustments. That is life. That is it. And if you want to be the greatest and highest version of yourself, then you're just going to become a master at observing and adjusting what is happening in your life. That's it. And that's all. So when you're sitting up in the bed, you just observe your thoughts. Observe how you feel. Just, check yourself out. And then grab a notebook. Keep you a notebook and a pen in your nightstand. Keep you a little book over there too, so you can just, flip through your pages and read a couple lines whenever you can. Don't make it so hard. You don't have to sit there and dedicate yourself to reading 10 pages a day. It just takes the fun out of life when everything has to be so rigid. You just can't be free and in the flow. When you get in the flow, you just flow. Like your eyes will just glance over at a book. You pick it up and you read a paragraph and you get a message from the paragraph just like that. You don't have to sit there and read 10 pages or even read the whole book. And maybe you might read the whole book, but you can do a page every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to read a book straight through every single time. That's ego. That's you. You want to race yourself to prove to yourself how great you are and that you can read. You can read, okay? Pat yourself on the back. You can read. But can you comprehend? Yes. Let's talk about reading comprehension. Come on, spirits, talk about it. Because many people are reading, even people who want to read the Bible. I'm going to read the Bible and I'm going to read the Bible in 2 weeks. Why? Why are you doing that? You're missing the point of reading. You're supposed to be reading just for the same reason that you eat. Okay? Every time you consume something, it's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to help you and grow you. Okay? But if you're just reading to read, it's just like eating to eat. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to do that. Read when you need to, and Spirit will guide you. You just allow Spirit to guide you. So you got your notebook, you got your pen, you got a book, a self-development book. I would suggest a spiritual development book. Whatever books that you have, okay, that have to do with self-development and mindset. Keep you a couple of them in your nightstand and just sit up in your bed. Give yourself a few minutes in the morning, 5-10 minutes in the morning. Don't have to be long. Sit there and be quiet. Observe yourself. Write down what you observe. Write down how you feel. Write down what you're doing right now. Write down what you want to do. Write down what you plan on doing. Get your book out. Read you a few lines. Boom. You're done. But start doing a little bit every day. This is how Spirit taught me. I'm telling you what Spirit told me. And I get so excited about this, okay? Because I know this is how you change your life. You do it a little bit at a time. You take small bites every day. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to just be great all in one day. That's not this life. That's not how it works. And a lot of people, their mind can't handle it because they're doing too much. You're doing too much. And ain't nothing wrong with it. If you feel like you want to read like that, you want to read 10 pages a day, you want to read 30 pages a day, you do your thing. But me, that ain't for me. All right? That ain't for me. I get most of my information from Spirit. When I read, it's either a confirmation or it's to add on to what I already know. That's it, okay? But start prioritizing your silent time, cousin. All right? This is very important. You know you got to get up and go to work. I know you got to take care of the children. You got things that you need to do. But if you don't slow down and start taking this silent time for yourself, then you're going to always be on this hamster wheel. You're going to keep going around and around and around and around, and you're not going to have any direction and clarity of where you're going. You can take off running down the street, but where are you going? You can get up and get in your car and go to work every day or do whatever you're doing in your business every day. But where are you going and what are you doing? This is why we slow down. We slow down so we can get clarity and so we can get direction. That comes from spirit. That's coming from within. But spirit will not override you or overtalk you because you have the free will to do what you want to do. So if you feel like you got it and you in control and you rolling like this is what you doing, then you just keep on doing what you doing. And that's how most people live their life. They just do what they want to do, and then they pray that spirit will work things out for them. That's not what we do over here. That's not how I live my life. I don't do what I want to do. I do what I'm guided to do from within. I call upon the creator, the source, and the greatest version of me to guide me every day in all that I think, say, and do. Because I know that this physical body, if I leave it up to this physical body that I have to do what I want to do, baby, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Molly, I'm in danger, girl. I'm in danger, okay? So, I don't want to do that, okay? I don't want to do that. I call upon the greatest version of myself every day. Guide me, guide me, guide me. What do I need to do? What would my greatest version say? What would the greatest version of me do? What would my higher self do? I let it guide me. Would my higher self be dealing with this type of person? Nope, bye. That's why it's easy for me to cut people out of my life. People ask me all the time, Ken, like you don't really care. I really don't. I really don't. And it's not that I don't care about people. It's just that when it comes to me, I don't play about me. Not no more. There was a time when I did, but not at this stage in the game. I don't play when it comes to me. So if it's in, it's in. If it's out, it's out. Talking about that umpire of peace, right? If it brings me peace, I'm going to keep that. If it don't bring me peace, it's out. And it ain't no question because I don't have time for it. So anyway, that's number 2. So number 3, look, thank you, Spirit. Spirit's always 2 steps ahead. Look, number 3 is get the big X. I literally wrote it down right here. Get that big black X, okay? Get the X, okay? I want to see some X's in the comments. I think we got emoji for the X's, all right? Cut it. And I'm not just talking about the things external to you. I'm talking about the mindset. I'm talking about the behaviors, the beliefs, the things that have held you back or that are holding you back. When spirit reveals them to you, get the axe and cut it. That means start chipping away at it every single day. Remember what I told you about, slowly doing things every day. If you need to create a system to organize your life, go to the lighthouse. All right. I created the, what's it called? Dang, let me think about it. Because I haven't even told you about this. Okay, so it's the personal growth system. That's what it is. Look, I just be doing stuff. Sorry if I didn't tell y'all. Sorry. Okay, I just automatically assume that y'all just go over there and y'all see. I'm sorry. Okay, but the personal growth system, this is a way to create systems for yourself because this is what Spirit had told me. We all have a system. You're following a system every single day. You have a routine. You have things that you do every single day. Whatever it is that you're doing every single day, that is getting you the results that you're getting right now. All right. If you want your life to change, you're going to have to change that routine. You're going to have to change this. And how you do this is by creating a system. It's just like a business. Okay. You are the CEO of your life. All right. People always talking about, I don't have no business. I'm not a business person. Yes, you do. You are your business. Mind your business. You are your own business. All right. So the personal growth system, listen, I went in on that one. I went in on that one. I was just gonna say, because it's the same system that I use for myself, but I leave it blank for you. All right. So basically, you just fill it in. You decide based off of your own lifestyle when you're going to do certain things. So, like for me, I stop everything in my house. Everything that I'm doing, everything gets shut down at 10:30. That's for me. My start time is 12. That's what time I get on social media normally, or get up and get moving. You know, I'm up way before then, but I normally try not to get online or on social media until about 12 o'clock, because then I have the time to do everything that I need to do for myself, for my family, and all of that. So from 12 to 10:30, okay, I go ahead and prioritize my working, whatever it is that I'm going to do, and all of that. Okay, but by 10:30, I take my phone, my son's phone, and everybody in the house, okay, all electronics, laptops, phones, everything, chargers, everything, and I put it in my closet for the night. Shut it down, because this helps us with going to sleep, because you already know if you don't put your phone somewhere else, you're going to be on your phone scrolling all night. And I'm not going to say I never do, but you know, for the most part, I don't, okay, because I take it and I put it in my closet. So that's what I do. But I was using the example because in the personal growth system, there is a page where you will basically decide how you're going to structure your day. What time are you going to cut off social media? What time are you going to start getting on social media? For how many hours are you going to be on social media? You're going to basically create a plan for yourself, just like a business. This is going to be your business plan, but it's your personal growth system. Baby, this thing cold, because I'm trying to tell you, you want to get your life right? You don't talk about fix your life, girl, bye. You ain't got it like this, Yanla. I'm just playing. Sorry, shout out to her. Anyway, but I'm telling you, I got you. I'm telling you, I got you. I told you already. And listen, if you really trying to take another step, I already told y'all to join us in spiritual alignment class. That's a 4-week commitment to yourself to give you that battery in your back that you need so that you can learn how to be disciplined. If you're having an issue with being disciplined, if you're having an issue with being consistent, you're having an issue with self-awareness, maybe you're doing things in your life and you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, you don't know how you're doing what you're doing, you need to be aware. And I've already done these things, okay? So all I'm doing is laying it out and giving it to you. But like I told y'all before, the only thing I'm going to do is offer it to you. But you do have support. You do not have to be in this world feeling like you're lost and confused and you don't know which way to go and what to do. You have support. If you're hearing my voice, there's no coincidence. This is spirit. This is how this works. And if you need support or you need guidance, you have it. You just have to do what you need to do so you can get it done. And if you're not doing the things that you need to do in order to elevate yourself, you already know you're hurting yourself. You already know. Now you have to ask yourself, why? Why do you keep hurting yourself? Why do you keep missing out on opportunities? Why do you keep staying in the same cycle, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again? You don't have to. I'm telling you what I know. You don't have to. You can change your life whenever you're ready, but there are some things that you have to start doing that is different. So the system that you have right now, the things that you're doing right now, you might know how to do everything that you're doing every day, like the back of your hand, okay? You know how to do everything that you're doing, but it's time for you to go to the next level. And when you go to a new level, then you have to develop new habits. You have to become a new person. You don't just die one time, you die 1,000 times in this life on this spiritual path. You will continue to go down and come back up and go down and come back up. But every time you get back up, you become more powerful, you become more strong, and most importantly, you become more spiritually connected to the source. And there is nothing in this life that you won't know. You will know what to do. You won't be out here panicking. Like people in this world, you're going to see them panicking. When things start cracking off, people going to be mad. They're going to be angry. I'm telling you what's getting ready to happen. We all know it's getting ready to happen. But when you are spiritually connected to the source, then you have this inner guidance that will not only keep you calm, but that will protect you in a way that money can't protect you, in a way that family and friends and nobody that you know can protect you. I'm talking about a spiritual connection. That's what you need. That's the only thing that's going to help you right now. People are talking about going out here and finding a way to make more money, when clearly we just witnessed that the computer systems went down and nobody could get on the computers. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. But is most of your money connected to the computer? I'm just asking, okay? Is most of your money connected to your phone in your app? Or do you have it in your house, in your wallet, buried in your backyard somewhere? I'm just telling you, these things are not going to mean nothing real soon. It ain't going to mean nothing. By the time we start getting money, the way we get money right now, it means nothing. The only reason why we have access to money in the way that we do is because it's over anyway. So enjoy it while you can. But please don't base your value on money. No. You can't put no price tag on my head. You can't put $1 billion of them dollars on me. None. You gotta be like that, because you gotta know there is no value. When I see people saying that their net worth is 50 million, what? 50 million? For me? You got to be crazy. These folks crazy, guys. They out of their mind. No. Because money only exists in the lower realms of reality. It only exists here in this dimension. It does nothing for you when it comes to spirituality and your spiritual growth and your ranking in the spiritual realm. Your ranking, your power in the spiritual realm has nothing to do with money. But people think that they can buy their way to a spiritual connection to source. It don't work like that. That's the reason why people who tithe all the time, they still broke. Because they think that they're going to be able to pay their way because they listen to some pastor tell them that they need to give more so that they can have more. And it's not true. That's not true. What you should do is take care of yourself. That's how you start to evolve spiritually. You want to level up spiritually? Start following the guidance of spirit that is guiding you from within. Start creating these systems for yourself so that you can get better and do better. Because every day you look in that mirror, you're looking at the reflection of the Most High. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at a creation from the Most High. And if you're not treating yourself well, you're not treating nobody else well. You're not treating nobody else well. And if you have issues with people in your life, you definitely can't say that you have a connection to the Most High. So most people are spiritually disconnected, lost, and confused, but we have been conditioned to believe that as long as we have everything that we want, we are succeeding in life. And I'm here to bust that bubble and let you know that's not true. You're getting everything that you want and all this comfort and all these things so that you can be distracted from growing as a spirit, as a soul, on a soul level. And that's the only thing that matters. So whatever it is that you're doing in your life right now, I would suggest, again, remember I'm a spirit guide, I can't tell you what to do, but I would suggest you take it very serious when it comes to your spiritual alignment and getting connected to source, because that's the only thing that's going to be able to help you. That is the only way you are going to be able to save yourself and your family. Okay? I love you. If you need me, I'm here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, cousin. If you're interested in joining our powerful community of women supporting each other through our healing and transformation journey, make sure that you look for the Lighthouse ATL on all social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, not on Instagram, but Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere else. Look for the Lighthouse ATL, okay? You do not have to do it on your own. We are done with these solo dolo missions, okay? We're going to work together. We are going to heal together. We're going to cry together. We're going to laugh together. We're going to travel together. Listen, join our level up movement, and I will see you soon. Bye.